Guys, here we have the Dark Marshal from Lord of the Rings. Is another one of our new Finecast models that I'm going to get a look at. Can't say I'm an expert on Lord of the Rings, but from what I know of the Dark Marshal, he's more of a commander than a fighter. He inspires his own men to fight harder, or inspires or scares them into fighting harder. Is a lot the same thing with the Dark Marshal. He's one of these ring-wraith lords. There's 9 of them, as far as I remember. This guy comes on foot and on a horse. And because he's unnamed, I get the chance to name him. And I think he's going to be called Sam, the Dark Marshal. Here he comes with normal base and large base. Large base has the 2 slots that you put the horse's legs into. Here we have the Dark Marshal on foot. He's come out of the sprue because we did have him out in turn 8. But he comes in the sprue like this. The Dark Marshal himself, you can see with all these guys, they don't really have anything inside the helmet. They're more of for me, an entity than anything else. Now, his cloak has got these holes in them, and some people may say it's bubbles, but I actually think that's the way the cloak is meant to look. But all in all, it's a nice little model. Here we have his various arms and the other 2 horse legs. So here we have the horse legs and arms and weapons, and the other horse leg. You can see them better from this side, that these are horse legs and that's a horse leg, and his sword on his arm, holding it up in the air to inspire, or pointing it out forward to inspire his men. And here we have our Dark Marshal Sam on his trusty horse. He rides into battle and he fights. Well, he generally doesn't fight. He helps his other guys to fight, but the model itself is not a bad piece of stuff now, guys. There is flashing on this, which I don't think the metal one would have been as bad, but I'm going to get trusty Sam here and take them away and build them to see what they look like. And we may even have a little bit of test to see how they stick the heat, but that's only if the other guys let me do that. So I'm going to get on and build our ring-wraith Dark Marshal and see what he looks like whenever he's all together, guys. Guys, from Lord of the Rings, I have our ring-wraiths built. This is our trusty ring-wraiths. Ring-wraiths are basically dudes that Sauron give rings to. They're all human at one stage, but now they're near immortals that fight and inspire their men to fight. Generally, they inspired the men to fight more than fighting themselves, but different ones had different abilities. So some were better in combat, some were more stabby, and some were more generals. You know, so this is our first guy here built. This is our Sam. Sam was a nice shiny ring with a few diamonds on it. But yeah, not a bad little model, guys. Just base, body, arm with sword. That's it. That's all it's to it. Went together, easy enough. No great issues with him. And he works. Here he is on his trusty steed, galloping across the plains, and it looks a nice little model, but it's not, I don't know, it just doesn't look good enough to be a GW model, if you know what I mean. It looks a bit wishy-washy. For me, GW was never cheap, but they always made good models, and this, I don't know whether it was just a bad mold or whatnot. Maybe it's just first edition isn't great. So it is a horsey, it is a bit bendy on it, but it is dead on. Like if you're playing your Lord of the Rings, yes, you're going to have some of these guys. If you're playing the correct army, would I prefer a guy on a metal horse? Maybe, it depends, but being this new resin plastic, it does go together easy enough. On the base, few minutes built this, no needs of files or anything like that there, or drilling things, drilling and pinning. It all went together without any huge issue, and Sam Jr. will walk behind them. But guys, for what it is, it's all right, but I couldn't say it's any better than that. If you like this stuff, stick some comments in below. If you use one of these ring wraiths, what do you call yours? Has he got a cool name? Stick that in below. And what is this horse called? We really want to know that. Guys, I'll see you in the next video.
Thank you.